Sarah Baker here with balancedbabe.com, and you are watching Wellness Insiders TV, the place to be if you want to be a wellness entrepreneur in the health industry. And today I am here with Bonnie and Tracy, founders of Shred415, a fitness boutique that is taking over Chicago, and we're going to be learning even more strategies of how to create your own wellness business today. So ladies, thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thanks for having us.
Tell me a little bit in a nutshell what Shred415 is.
Shred415 is an interval training class, so it's led by one instructor. We have 15 people on the treadmills. We have 15 decks on the floor with different weights. We have anything from Bosu balls to weighted bars, any kind of strength equipment. It's all functional movement, tons of sweating, calorie burning, amazing results, great workout.
Nice. So how did you make this concept come to life? You had your idea and then you realized, oh, this could be great. People can become members and this could work. So what strategies did you set in place in order to create an actual fitness center?
Well, we had to hire a team, so we literally started with the two of us, and we hired about 3 more instructors. We hired a front desk person as well as a kids room, and we literally put our business plan in motion, and we opened our doors, and probably about 6 months in, we realized that this is taking off. And from there, we started hiring more instructors, adding more people to our staff, training, and started the beginnings of Shred415, where we have 7 studios now.
So how long did it take for you to make your business plan?
Oh gosh, I would say by the time that we started talking about Shred415 and the initial concept of it, we opened 8 months later, so I would think that it was probably in the first 2 months that we came up with the business plan.
Great. And when it came to finding the perfect location and actually securing that lease for the first center, what was that process like? Was it difficult to actually find a space? And once you found a space, like what goes into getting the equipment and the design? Like what is that all about?
Yeah, it was definitely an adventure. We realized really quickly that we were not the experts at everything and really leaned on friends or people we knew that were in, we got a great broker. We visited a bunch of spaces, and when we walked into the one that we ended up opening in our first studio in Lincoln Park, we were like, okay, this is it. It was a mattress store, but we can make this work. And definitely, the design of our first studio is probably the one thing that we ended up changing. We came in and really kept it bare bones because we wanted to open our doors and make money, and really our workout was what was going to sell it. It looked nice. It was a boutique fitness studio, but we also just didn't put a ton of money into the build out to make sure that we were successful.
And if you can go back in time when you were creating this new business of yours, if you can give yourself one piece of advice now as you look back, what would that be?
As Bonnie said, I think that if we were going to redo it again, I don't think we would change anything. I think we were really smart. The one thing that we have changed over the last 5 years is the design of the studio, but again, that was more financially. At the beginning, we didn't want to spend a lot of money on the inside of the studio. We really wanted to focus on the workout itself. But I think that would be the only advice that we would give ourselves if we were going to redo it. We really were smart about everything that we did.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So what is a typical day like for you ladies?
It varies every single day. We have a corporate office, so we meet with our team. We have tons of meetings with our marketing team, with our directors of training. We take auditions of new instructors. We'll take current instructors, give feedback. So it really varies a ton.
The morning is pretty much the same. Bonnie and I both have kids, so it's usually getting up with them, getting them ready, and then coffee is a must. So and throughout the day. But it can kind of sway either direction any given day. Well, we think we have a plan of what we're going to do throughout the day, and then all of a sudden it's like
changes.
It changes.
Yeah,
right.
All up in the air.
Yeah.
So even now that you guys have multiple locations and a whole team in place, do you still find that you are immersed into the day-to-day operational duties?
Oh yes.
Yes, definitely. We want to be. Yeah, we both still teach classes. We teach about 5 classes a week. Yeah, we really want to have that connection to the studio, to our clients, to the pulse on everything that's going on. And then we have a management team, and so we're talking to our managers and finding out what's going on in the studios.
And we still receive many of the emails, and then we decide whether or not we want to answer them or we'll send them to the management team. But it really allows us to keep our pulse on the business and stay true to what Shred415 is. We're so passionate about it, and we can be a little type A at times.
Well, it's good to be like that. I think entrepreneurs need to be type A in order to get things done. So as you are building your business and you come across either challenges or roadblocks, or sometimes you just feel like, oh, what am I doing? I just want to give up. How do you push through those moments when you feel like you just want to call it quits?
Well, we have each other, which is great.
It makes a huge difference.
We're the yin and the yang, and when one's down, the other one's up, and vice versa. Or if we're having a bad day, one of us will just be, I need help, or hey, you know what, you need to take this email because I'm at my wit's end, I can't answer it, or you need to make this phone call. So
it's really nice to be able to lean on a business partner and
really
have them
nice.
as somewhat of an accountability partner as well.
Yeah, we're so lucky.
It's been the best thing that I think we decided to do.
Yeah, let's partner together.
Each other.
Yeah.
Nice, very cool. And you don't hear that all the time.
No. Yeah, and we were friends, we were neighbors. That's how we met. And you never know how it's going to be when you partner with someone. And the second we started working together, it was just the most perfect partnership. And we're like sisters now. We travel together. Our kids are friends. And it's just been incredible.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yes.
So when you guys opened your first location, what are some strategies that you put in place in order to get bodies into the studio?
We relied a lot on social media. Again, we didn't have a ton of money when we opened, so we didn't really have a lot of marketing dollars to spend on print or on any magazines, things like that. So we relied on our friends. We did a huge social media push. We did some online magazines that got the word out. We did a free weekend. So we invited everyone in for a free weekend, which was amazing. But then on day one when we opened our doors, how many people showed up?
Like 3.
3 people.
We were like, wait, opening weekend was so amazing. This workout's amazing. Why are you here?
Yeah, that was, it was a fantastic opening weekend, and then first day one, I think we had 3 people walk in the door. We're like, wait, what is going on, and how are we going to market this? So again, we kind of put our heads together, and we really got into Facebook before Facebook was really popular, and really got into our social media strategy.
Wow, and that's really interesting to hear, because you don't hear people say, like, I opened my doors and the just floodgates open and everybody poured in. So it's really kind of refreshing to hear that you guys have grown so much in the past 5 years, and to see that you opened your doors and you didn't really get the response that you wanted, but you still worked your butt off to create success. That's really admirable. So I really think that's awesome to share with us. So when it comes to the day-to-day operations, what do you guys at this point have your hands in? What do you have to kind of manage throughout the day?
Our brand. I think that's the biggest thing for us. So we are constantly managing our social media. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, what else do we do? Pinterest, Snapchat.
Yeah, all of it.
All of it.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
For you guys to manage it too, usually people outsource a social media agency or they have an intern do it. But I think really, if you guys are doing it yourselves, you're putting your heart into it, and people can actually see, what the business is really encompassing, because you know it better than anybody.
Yeah, we have 2 brands. So we have the Shred415 brand, and then we have the Bonnie and Tracy brand. So, and on each brand we have all the different channels. So it is a full-time job and then some. So we have a marketing director as well as a digital director, a graphic designer, and then the 2 of us. Oversee it. Yeah.
So is the Bonnie and Tracy brand, is that kind of like the personality and the face of Shred415?
Correct.
It is. When we realized that we were going to expand to other states, and we couldn't be in every studio. And we still wanted to touch those people and have them realize what Shred415, where it originated. That's when we created Body and Tracy.
And do you feel like that has helped people kind of resonate more with Shred415 because they're able to put a face to the company?
Yes, and personalities. I think they kind of understand, and that it's two women, and that we were friends and we were neighbors and we're moms, and you know, anything is possible. You know, if you're looking to be an entrepreneur, that you too could do this as well. So I think that, you know, people can relate to us in that way.
Very cool. I love that. So what is one thing that you guys have to go through or do to run your business that a lot of people may not realize?
It's a lot of personality management.
Okay, yeah, it's really, you know, people think that you can just open up a fitness studio and it's so fun, you just work out, and it's really a lot of just managing people. And you know, when we first opened, we were actually doing everything. We have a kids room, so we were, and we have kids, so we didn't want to be in the kids room, but we were helping out in the kids room. We were rolling towels, we were helping cleaning, we were working the front desk. I mean, we really did everything. So then now that we have other people doing it, it's really making sure that they're doing it the way that we did it, and keeping it, you know, like Tracy said, keeping our brand as strong as when we were on the ground.
It's, you know, nobody does the job the way that you would do the job. It's like kind of what we always say.
Yeah.
And so we are very hardworking, and you know, when you have instructors that call in sick, then we need to teach. And when the manager is on vacation, then we need to go and manage. And it's definitely a lot more work than Bonnie said, you know, than what people have told us throughout the days, that, oh, you just get to work out, you know. No, I mean, it's great, but I think it's the life of an entrepreneur. I mean, you really take on every role of your business to make it succeed.
So do you guys ever take days off, or are you working around the clock 7 days a week?
We do. Yeah, we do. She just went on vacation. I'm going to go on vacation next week. Like, we make sure that we get time off.
So you make sure that there's a good balance.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's next? What is your next goal for 2016?
We're going to open 3 more studios this year.
In Chicago or nationwide?
In another state, yeah.
Okay, very
one of them will be in
cool.
another state, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so for our viewers, if they want to learn more, where can we direct them online to find out more about Shred415?
www.shred415.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for taking the time to speak with me today. And guys, you have been watching Wellness Insiders TV, and we will see you next time.